In just a few moments, two lucky couples will start on the road to cash and prizes on the Mad Dash. And here's the star of the Mad Dash, Pierre Lalonde.
Hey! Thank you very much, everybody. Wow, isn't that great? Thanks a lot. Thank you. What a nice group. Thank you, Nick. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, and welcome to our show. Welcome to the Mad Dash. Very soon, our two dashers will be racing up and down our big game board, and the first dasher who lands on the win space will take home everything accumulated on their own prize board. Now, there's some squares to move you forward and some squares to move you back. Squares to win you cash and prizes, and squares to take some of it back, so be careful of those. Now, without further delay, let's have Nick tell us who our two teams will be. Nick.
Okay, Pierre, let's welcome Rick Parecki and Debbie Paris. Start your dash. Jim Kearney and Loretta Prudix. Start your dash on the Mad Dash.
Hi, Debbie. How are you? Rick, nice to see you. How are you? Here we go. Loretta, hi. How are you? And hi, Jim. How are you? Nice to see you folks. Where are you from? You from Montreal?
From Montreal.
Yeah? Are you two married or friends or what?
Friends.
Friends? Loretta, what do you do?
What do I do? I'm a secretary.
You're a secretary?
Right.
For Jim, I bet.
No, not yet.
Jim, what do you do?
I work for the airlines.
Oh, yeah?
Clerk.
So you fly all over the world.
That's right.
Nice to see you. Debbie,
I work at a research laboratory.
you're a scientist.
No, I'm a secretary, too.
Secretary. And Rick?
And I'm a program director.
Well, program for a radio station or what?
No, program director for the YMCA.
Ah, terrific. Good. Nice to see you on the show. Welcome to our show. Okay, let me point out to you the special squares on today's game. First of all, on square 7, we have brains or brawn, and I will explain to you as we go along what these mean. On square number 12, we have the dash square. On 14, what is it? On 16, rollover, and on 18, thin ice. And we also have some lovely prizes. Would you like to win some prizes along the... You would like that. So here's Nick to tell us what you can win on the Mad Dash. Nick.
All right, Pierre, from the design studio of Marcel Boucher, New York and Paris, a 17-jewel watch and the latest fashion design for the modern woman. Distributed by Artro, available in jewelry and department stores everywhere. And Smitty, the spirited, sexy new fragrance by Coty. Smitty gives you a feeling that's electric, exciting, gives you such a lift, nothing can hold you down. That's Smitty by Coty. Plus, an outstanding array of fine fashion jewelry from Sarah Coventry. Sold only at home fashion shows of finest quality and fully guaranteed. Sarah Coventry Jewelry, your fashion accessory. And a 4-piece set of national luggage in the Deauville series with Fabramite. It's non-scuffable and scotch-guarded to resist stains. Simply a case of quality from National. Available where better luggage is sold. All right, here.
And Nick, let me tell you, that's apart from some of the money you can win on our show, all right? So let's find out who the dashers will be for the teams. Who are the dashers on your team?
I'll be dashing.
You'll be dashing, Rick? Okay.
I wanted to dash.
And Loretta. Loretta and Rick, please take your places, and we're going to get set. All right. Jim and Debbie. Well, aware of the rules, you know, the first one to press the button will answer the question. Okay, here's the first question on the Mad Dash. Who was known as the Virgin Queen? It was in Queen Taki of Japan, Elizabeth I of England, or Queen Fagel of
Elizabeth I of England.
Right, Jim. Okay. Jim, you got the first roll. Good luck to you. Good luck to you both.
Come on, Jim.
Let's go, Jim. Let's see what you get. And he gets 3 on the first. Jim, I'm going to ask you to pick it up for me, please. 3. Are you ready, Loretta?
Yeah, but I don't have to go.
You have to go. Come on, Loretta. Go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Loretta. Well, don't worry about it. Here's the next question. You can accumulate a lot of money in prizes. If you have a boodle, do you have a lot of sex appeal? Do you have a lot of money or garden tools?
Money?
Right. Good. Now let's hope you guys win a boodle today. Okay, roll. And she rolls a 1. Rick, go. 1. She wins a boodle right away. It goes up on the board. $50. And that's a start. Okay, we'll be right back with some more of the Mad Dash, but right now, here's a word from our sponsors. We'll be back on the Mad Dash. Okay, we are back. Now, Dashers, remember, you must Your roller must throw the exact number on the wind square for you to win. If they throw a number too high to land on the wind square, you must move up to win, then turn around the exact number you have rolled. You understand that? If you go to win, you got to go right back. You could pick up $100 by doing that. So, next question is a visual question. Players, please look at the studio monitors. And there we see Bob Hope in The Road to Morocco. Is the lovely lady with him Dorothy Lamour, Ginger Rogers, or Jean Harlow?
Dorothy Lamour?
Correct, Dorothy Lamour in The Road to Morocco. Debbie, it's your roll. And she rolls at $10. $10 goes up on the board. They now have $60. Thanks, Jim. Roll again. Let's hope you get that. $10 again. $10 goes up again. And you can do it as long as you like. Go, Debbie. $70. She rolls a 4. Rick, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. You get a roll forward, which means you get a roll again. Roll again, he gets a roll forward. Okay, there you go. Get a 1. Rick, go for 1. 1. Perfume goes up on the side here. We have $70 and perfume, and here is the next question. My goodness, you're doing well. Jim, let's get going over here. According to the Bible, how many people were on Noah's Ark? According to the Bible, how many people were on Noah's Ark? Was it 2, 4, or 8?
2.
I'm sorry, that's wrong. Was it 4 or 8?
8.
8 is correct. Roll the die. And Debbie gets a 4. Rick, go for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Double whammy. $140 over here. Whoa! Woo! $140. Next question is, who played Jackie Gleason's upstairs neighbor on The Honeymooners? Was it Arthur Godfrey?
Art Carney?
Correct. Art Carney. Art Carney on The Honeymooners. This time she rolls a 2. Rick, go for 2. 1, 2. Okay, now it's the dash question. I'm going to ask you the question right away. Is it true or false? If you answer correctly, we will roll. You will go the exact amount forward. If you answer incorrectly, you go right back. The first non-stop transatlantic flight was made by an American. True or false? Rick?
False.
It is false. He's correct. 2 Canadians did the first non-stop transatlantic flight. Alcock and Brown made the flight in 1919. So here we go for a roll, and you'll roll forward. She rolls a 5. Rick, go for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $140 for Rick and Debbie, perfume and luggage. My goodness. What's happening over here? Jim. Hey, Jim. Hey, what are you doing? Okay, let's think about if you had 100 kopecks, would you have a lot of Polish relatives, a flock of woodpeckers, or 1 ruble?
1 ruble?
1 ruble is correct. Yeah, 1 ruble is correct. I think you got to be a little faster there. And Debbie, you roll again, please. She gets a 1, and you're on thin ice. Go for 1. 1. Okay. Here is your thin ice. I ask you a true or false question. If you answer correctly, you get to take a prize from your opponents. And if you answer incorrectly, they can take one from you. So you be careful. True or false, Rick? The baboon walks on 4 legs. True or false?
True.
That is true. That is correct. Now, let me tell you something. If you are right, you can take a prize from your opponent, but unfortunately, you can't take a prize, you can't take money, but you can buy some squares, up to $50. Now, you have a choice of buying 1 square to go for $100. You have a choice of buying 2 squares to go for broke, which I don't think you'll do, and you have a choice of buying 3 squares. What would you like to do?
I think we're going to buy 3 squares.
3 squares for a win? Okay, go. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, and they win. Congratulations. There you go. Congratulations. Very good. But I must tell you, come on back, Loretta. Come on back. Loretta's still on strike. Come on back, Loretta. Don't worry. You're allowed to lose twice on this game, so don't worry about it. And I must tell you that the champions can stay on for as long as they win. If you lose twice, we have to say goodbye to you, unfortunately. I forgot to tell you that when you buy a square, it costs you $10 a piece, which you knew that before the game, right? So, right now, 140 minus $30, you have $110, the perfume and the luggage, and you're on our next show, and so are you. So, congratulations. Huh? How's that? We'll be right back on the Mad Dash. Oh, and here's the money for you. $110. Here's 10, 20, 30, 40, 60, 80. I'll take away a 10, and you've got $110 right now. Who gets the money? You'll take the money. We'll be right back, folks. Woo. Okay, we are back, ladies and gentlemen, on the Mad Dash with Debbie and Rick, and we have, let me see, Loretta and Jim. I would like to mention that Rick and Debbie so far have won the first game. They have $110 cash, perfume and luggage, which makes altogether a value of $610. Whoa! Hello, hello. $610, that's not too bad. Right now we have, since some of the prizes were won on the last game, we have some new prizes. We have some watches. We also have a barbecue and some lighters that you can pick up, plus all the money and the regular prizes. So, who will dash on this game, please? Debbie and Jim. Okay, get set, please. Debbie and Jim. Loretta and Rick. You know how this works?
Yeah.
Are you ready now?
No, but I'll do it anyway.
No, but you'll do it anyway, okay. Good luck to both of you. Here we go. Is your voice box called the Clorox, larynx, or...
Larynx?
Right! Okay! The larynx. This time you roll. And good luck.
Okay.
Okay, Jim.
What do you want?
Don't throw
Start with $10 maybe.
Yeah,
See what you
okay.
can do. Hey, say you get... No, he starts
do
with a
it.
3.
No!
Go, Jim. 1, 2, 3. Go back and start. Let me ask you a question. Isn't that the way you started last time?
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy. Do you pray at all or anything? Here's another
No
question.
comment.
Are sideburns named after a Civil War general, Ambrose Burnsides, George Burns, or Robbie Burns?
Robbie Burns.
I'm sorry, that is wrong. So, sideburns, are they named for General Ambrose Burnsides or George Burns?
The general.
Right,
Right,
General Ambrose
okay.
Burnsides. Okay.
No 3.
No 3. No 3. Let's hope so. Let's have a good roll. Yeah. And she rolls a 3. Go. Go. 1, 2, 3. Go back to start. Loretta, how do you feel? Okay, here's an easy question. Was Walt Disney's flying elephant called?
Dumbo.
Dumbo is correct.
I knew that
Rick gets a roll, and let's see where Debbie will go. Rick rolls a 5. Debbie, go for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and you get a free roll. Okay, Rick. Let's see what you're going to get. He gets a 2. Go for 2. Okay, 1, 2. Brains or brawn? Debbie, I have to ask you a question called brains or brawn. You have a right to choose if you wish to answer a question or to do an exercise or some silly game we've thought up for you.
I think I better take the brawn.
You're going to take the brawn. Okay. Debbie, you have 15 seconds to peel the 2 oranges that you will find under the cloth on the table beside you. Are you ready? 2. Good luck. Go. Come on, let's go. Yes, 15 seconds. I'd like to mention, if she gets this correctly, she'll move forward. Oh, that's too bad. Well, that's too bad. You stay there, but you can't. If you had won this correctly, if you had done this correctly, you would have moved forward to the first available money or prize square. But if not, you have to roll back, and we're going to ask Rick to do a roll, and we'll see. You could still win a barbecue rolling back if you roll 1, you see? Okay. If you roll 2, you get dinner for 2. Roll. Let's see. It could be more lucky than you think. She gets a 3. Go back 3. 1, 2, 3, and you get the dinner for 2. See? It is not too bad. Rick, could you get us the... Here we go. Next question is, Is the world's largest office building Idi Amin's palace in Kampala, the Kremlin in Moscow, or the Pentagon in Washington?
The Pentagon in Washington.
That is true. Good. Roll, Rick. There goes Rick. He rolls a 2. Go for 2, Debbie. 1, 2, and they get the barbecue. Dinner for 2 and the barbecue. Okay, I must remind you that you can only lose twice on this game.
Yeah.
So you know that. Here's an easy question for you.
all right.
Was professional hockey, what professional hockey player first scored over 1,000 goals in his career? Is it Bobby Hull?
Yes.
No.
No.
I'm sorry. Was it Maurice Richard or Gordie Howe?
Can I answer again?
No, you cannot. This time it's Rick's. What is it, Maurice Richard or Gordie Howe?
I would say Gordie Howe.
That's correct. He was the first one to score 1,000 goals. Roll, Rick. Rick gets a 1. Go for 1. Debbie, 1. Again, she gets a brain or brawn.
No.
Debbie, what would you like?
I
The
think I'll
question?
try brains this
You'll
time.
try brains, okay. Who is the only person to star in both the film and TV version of MASH? The only person to star in both the film and TV version of MASH. Radar. Gary Berghoff. Radar. Oh, unfortunately, you have to roll back again, but last time was good for you.
Yeah.
You picked something up. Let's see, Rick. Roll back, please. And he rolls a 2. Go for 2. 1, 2. This time you got to roll forward. Maybe you'll go back to... Not on that one again. Okay, Rick, it's up to you. And he rolls a 5. Debbie, go for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double your money. Oh. You could have doubled your money, but unfortunately you have no money up there. My goodness. Well, next time. Is the chess piece which can travel any number of squares in any...
The Queen.
The Queen
Yeah,
is
I
correct.
got one.
The Queen. You were really quick this
I
time.
don't want a 3.
Okay.
Okay, come on, we gotta get something.
Loretta
else.
rolls a 2.
Two.
Go for 2.
1, 2, yeah,
1, 2. Watches. Watches on this side. On this side, we have dinner for 2, appliances. He doubled his money, but he had 0, so he doubled nothing, really. And the next question is Mark Twain, the pen name of Lewis B. Carroll, Samuel Clements, or Zane Grey
Samuel Clements.
is correct. Okay. Let's see what we get now. He rolls a 2. Go for 2. 1, 2. All right. She's on the dash. I must ask you a question now. If you answer correctly, you will dash forward. If you answer incorrectly, you will go back. The United States is bigger than Canada. True or false?
False.
That is false. Correct. The 49 states plus Alaska take up 3,608,670. Anyway, it's bigger. You're right. Okay, you roll. Let's see. You roll forward this time. And he rolls. I'm going to ask you to get a good roll on that. Yeah, you got to get at least one bounce. He rolls a 4. Go for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll over. Okay, this time you are going to roll for our friend Jim.
Okay.
Okay.
It'll work.
You roll again for the other team. Okay, roll. And this time he rolls a 4.
Thank
Go
you.
for 4, Jim. 1, 2, 3, 4. He gets the barbecue, but it's already up there. The barbecue part of the appliance is already up there. Dinner for 2, so that square is considered safe. Here's the next question. Are tongue twisters used for testing TV announcers? No, I'm sorry. Are tongue twisters used for testing size of your mouth, speed of speech?
Speed of speech.
That's incorrect. I'm sorry.
Oh, good.
Here you go, Loretta. Is it to test the size of your mouth or the fit of dentures?
Oh, no, I don't believe this.
Well, you got it. Is it tongue twisters used for testing size of your mouth or fit of dentures? Come on.
I'll say the fit of dentures.
That's right.
It is.
That's what it is. Yeah. Okay, Loretta. I don't believe it, you
I
said.
don't believe it either, but
Okay.
here we go.
She rolls a 5. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Movie for 2 goes up on the side. Movie for 2 in the watches. Barbecue and dinner for 2.
All right. At least we're
Feeling
getting
better?
so- yes.
Feeling better? Jim?
If we win
Let's see a smile. There you go. Yeah.
I'll smile when I get
Here is a musical question, ladies and gentlemen. Listen carefully, and then we'll see who will move their dashers. The music, please. Now, we know that Isaac Hayes composed this piece. Was it the theme from...
I kill him.
The theme from Shaft.
Correct. It's the theme from Shaft. Rick gets to roll. Rick, what do you need? You need a 5 to win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You need a 5 to win. If you get a 3, you get $100. If you get a 1, you get a lighter. And if you get a 2, you get thin ice. Okay, let's see for a good roll. Come on now. He gets a 5, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our champions, ladies and gentlemen. Debbie and Rick, the champions. Come on back here, Jim. Debbie and Rick, I must congratulate you. Boy, oh boy, you're doing well. I'm really sorry, Loretta. Loretta and Jim, I'm really sorry, but we'll have backstage for you. We'll have a consolation prize. Thank you for coming. Let's give them a nice hand, eh? Loretta and Jim. Debbie and Rick, congratulations. That was beautiful. Congratulations. You have now $610 plus dinner for 2 and a barbecue. Isn't that fantastic? Huh? Champions on the show. And I must tell you that you can stay on the show as long as you win, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back, but we have to speak to Nick. Nick, here he goes. Nick Hollenrake.
All right, a selection of Braun products you have won, featuring the Console Electric Barbecue with permanent lava briquettes for barbecue flavor without charcoal mess indoors or out. And that's from Braun.
Come here, let me see your hand a second. Poor Debbie, she's so excited. She broke her nail. Let's hope that we get some nail fixes for you here. We'll be right back on the Mad Dash.
Some of the prizes on our board today: a pair of Bentley's all-new electronic lighters, available in styles and price ranges for every occasion. At Bentley, we don't just say quality, we guarantee it with a 25-year service warranty. Our movies for 2 are from Canadian Odeon Theaters with the finest of film entertainment from coast to coast. Our dinners for 2 are at the Old Spaghetti Warehouse, just east of St. Lawrence on St. Paul in Old Montreal. Okay, Pierre.
All right. Thank you, Nick. What a great audience we have. Debbie and Rick, I forgot that our champions, ladies and gentlemen. You'll be back with us on our next show, I presume. Are you married? Did I ask you that? Are you married or?
No, we're very good friends.
Very good friends. So you have a very good way of splitting up the money you've won, I suppose? You get the perfume, she gets the barbecue. Is that the way it works?
Exactly.
You've won so far $760, ladies and gentlemen. $760. You'll be back on our next show. You are still the undefeated champions, and we'll see everybody on our next show. Goodbye, thanks, and we'll see you again on the Mad Dash. Bye-bye, everybody.
This is Nick Hollenrake speaking for the Mad Dash, produced by Champlain Productions Limited in association with Super People Productions Limited for the CTV Television Network.